Hello and welcome to the Car Secrets channel, where today we're going to look at a Lexus Technical Service Bulletin 0005-23. This bulletin affects multiple models spread across many years. Essentially, when you look at it, it's almost every single model that they sell. Maybe there's something missing here, but we've got the ES, LC, LS, GS, NX, IS, RC, LX, RX, UX, essentially every model I can see on here. So what the problem is you may get a hard starting condition. So you go try to fire up the vehicle and it's cranking and it's not starting. And also possibly check engine light on. And if you scan it for codes, you might see codes P0171 and P0174, which is for system 2 lean. Bank 1, bank 2, too lean means not enough fuel getting there. Or another code for fuel rail system pressure too low. So the problem is that the fuel pump cannot create enough pressure. It's faulty, and that's resulting in insufficient fuel delivery, and it's causing this hard start and the system too lean codes. So let's look at the warranty information. Because this is not a recall, they will only do this under warranty if the vehicle is within warranty parameters and it exhibits this particular problem. So the op code is what the tech would submit to the manufacturer for reimbursement. The description of the job is remove and replace the fuel pump. The time, it doesn't specify here. It says C flat rate manual. Because there's so many models listed, I think they just didn't bother making a huge list of different repair times. Now, the warranty for this is the powertrain warranty. So that's 6 years or 70,000 miles. So a lot of these vehicles are out of warranty already. Maybe the latest models, like the 2020s, would be covered. And in some states, you may be covered under the California emission warranty, which is 7 years, so a little bit longer. That would depend on where you're located and this vehicle is being serviced or sold. There's parts information here. I mean, it's a huge list of different part numbers and fuel pump kits. You would need to check with the dealer to see which one specifically applies to your vehicle. Often they will have a listing here for each model, but in this case they don't. So it's kind of difficult to say which one is for which model without looking at the parts diagram and looking it up. So the required tools, TechStream, this is just a scan tool to check the actual fuel pressure parameters and scan for codes. And then they have a fuel pressure gauge. I don't really know if you would be hooking it up because on most of these you can see the pressure with a scan tool, but actually some of them you might not be able to depending on the model. So, and then battery diagnostic tool is just a charger. I'm not sure why you would use it in this case. So let's look at the repair procedure. So first of all, they would need to confirm that the condition exists before they do any repair. Is there a hard start condition or any of these diagnostic trouble codes? If no, this service bulletin does not apply. If yes, they would continue to the next step. So here they would check the fuel pressure. So like I said, on many models, you can check it with a scan tool itself by looking at the data list, but on some, you may not be able to. So you would have to hook up a mechanical fuel gauge and actually visually check what the pressure is. So once they check the pressure, this is just all the links for different models. They would see, is it outside the standard parameters? And if if it's outside the parameters, then they would need to replace the fuel pump. Now, they don't give instructions here again because this has 20 different models listed. So this would have to be done as per the repair manual. And then you would just install the new pump and clear all the codes and make sure that there's no problem anymore. So yeah, a lot of these vehicles had recalls on them for fuel pumps, but I guess this is a separate thing because this came out in 2023 after most of those recalls were completed. So there you go. That's the remedy for this particular problem with these models. Hopefully this information was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.